Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my top 4 favorite quick, easy, and healthy breakfast ideas. So sit back and enjoy. The first meal I want to share with you guys is as simple as just a fruit bowl. For this example, I'm using strawberries and peaches. I'm really hooked on peaches right now. I know they're coming in season for springtime, but honestly, you can use any fruit that you're vibing with that day or just your favorites. I put a good serving of each of these in my bowl, and then all of these toppings are completely optional, but I love to do a mix of honey, cinnamon, and chia seeds, or you can do flax seeds. You honestly can put whatever you like on top. I like to do the honey to add some natural sweetness. Honey, I've also heard, is like good for allergies, I guess. Cinnamon, I put on literally everything. It is so good. It's also good for you. And then chia seeds, of course, are a superfood. Don't ask me why. I don't really know. But this is like the most simple, easy, quick breakfast. It's not very filling, but it is healthy and good if you have to rush out the door and get to work. For my second breakfast to share with you guys, we have a veggie omelet with toast, and this is most definitely my recent go-to. I'm obsessed with it. So I use 1 egg, a 1/3 cup of egg whites. I get these at Costco. I will either use my sprouted 7-grain gluten-free bread, or recently I've been buying the fresh bread from Sprouts, and that's also really good. Of course, my blue agave sriracha, and then kind of just whatever veggies I'm vibing with for the week. I will buy and pre-chop everything, so this is what I'm using in today's breakfast. Throw some oil in there and let that heat up, and then I start off by sauteing the veggies that need to cook longer. So my peppers and mushrooms I let cook for a while, and then I'll add the kale later because the kale really just needs like a quick little 30-second saute. So like I mentioned before, I only let the kale cook for about 30 seconds to a minute just to soften it up. And then I'll go ahead and add my egg and my egg whites as well. This is totally up to you if you want to do like an omelet style or a scramble style. I personally just scramble it because I feel like it's easier and I don't have to worry about breaking the omelet when I try to flip it. As that's cooking, I'll throw my toast in the toaster and then it'll all be ready at once. And then another personal preference, I love to throw on some blue agave sriracha, and this makes for such a hearty and healthy breakfast packed with veggies. The third breakfast I have to share are these hash browns with eggs. These hash browns I actually get from Costco, and they come in a carton. They're basically dehydrated. They're super easy to make, but I already had some made from the previous few days, so I'm going to use the pre-made ones. Of course, my sriracha, 2 eggs. Honestly, the eggs are optional. You can do 1, 2, 3, however many you're vibing with, and then some green onions. I start off by heating up my pan, throwing in some oil, and then throwing in my hash browns. I kind of did a really big serving for the video because go big or go home, right? But typically I would do less of a serving. This would probably be a good meal for 2 people. Throw those in there and kind of pat them down because you want them to kind of get crispy on the bottom and stay in that form. And then while that's cooking up, I went ahead and started chopping my green onion. This was also optional. You could do white onion, green onion, no onion. It's totally up to you. Make it your own. Unfortunately, I somehow didn't film me dropping the eggs in the pan, but I threw those in there, topped it with the green onions, and then I put the lid on and let that cook for a good amount of time until the bottom is crispy and your eggs are cooked. Then you're ready to plate it. Put whatever toppings you want on there, hot sauce, sriracha, ketchup if you're feeling the ketchup vibe. This meal is so delicious and so filling. It's honestly like a comfort breakfast. The fourth and final meal I'm sharing with you guys is protein pancakes. I love these because sometimes I have a sweet tooth in the morning and want pancakes, but these are healthy. So I use the Kodiak cakes. You can get this almost anywhere. any fruit, any toppings that you want. The Kodiak cakes are also super easy to make. You just use their mixture and then just add in milk or water or whatever you prefer. I just used a mixture of vanilla almond milk and original almond milk. Mix that up, and then I also like to add in some cinnamon. I told y'all I put cinnamon in everything. It's so good. Mix that all up and then basically just make your pancakes like normal. Once these are done cooking, I really just dress them up however I feel that day. Recently, I've been loving using my natural peanut butter. I try to do anything without any added sugars, so a natural peanut butter is great for that. You could also use like an almond butter, whatever floats your boat. And I'm stacking them up high. I'm doing 4 pancakes. And then, of course, let the dog lick the peanut butter or else he'll just drool all over the floor. Today I'm topping it with strawberries. Blueberries are also a great option, or even bananas, or a mix of them, whatever you're vibing with. And then instead of syrup, I like to use honey. Again, it's a natural sweetener versus like added sugars. And then of course, I'm gonna be drizzling some cinnamon on top as well. Gotta complete the look with the cinnamon. And that is the final product for when you're feeling a sweet treat in the morning and still wanna get your protein in. Thank you for watching, guys.